Today you will try to guess 100 slang words in just 5 seconds. There are 25 easy, medium, hard and impossible slang words. Let's begin. He is the GOAT. What does GOAT mean? Greatest of all time. You come in FR. What does FR mean? For real. I'm OTW. What does OTW mean? On the way. OMG, that's crazy. What does OMG mean? Oh my god. LOL, stop. What does LOL mean? Laughing out loud. BRB, one sec. What does BRB mean? Be right back. ILY so much. What does ILY mean? I love you. WYI right now. What does WYI mean? Where you at? WYD tonight. What does WYD mean? What you doing? IKR, it's insane. What does IKR mean? I know, right? DM me later. What does DM mean? Direct message. IDK, honestly. What does IDK mean? I don't know. BTW, nice shirt. What does BTW mean? By the way. TBH, you are right. What does TBH mean? To be honest. IMO, it's better. What does IMO mean? In my opinion. NGL, I'm tired. What does NGL mean? Not gonna lie. DW, about it. What does DW mean? Don't worry. She's my bae. What does bae mean? Before anyone else. It's on FYP. What does FYP mean? For you page. No cap bro. What does no cap mean? No lie. Bet, let's go. What does bet mean? Okay or sure. That's kinda sus. What does sus mean? Suspicious. I'm AFK now. What does AFK mean? Away from keyboard. GG everyone. What does GG mean? Good game. Visit the www. What does www mean? World Wide Web. We are diving into the medium mode now. You can DIY. What does DIY mean? Do it yourself. SMH, that's sad. What does SMH mean? Shaking my head. That's TMI. What does TMI mean? Too much information. I got FOMO. What does FOMO mean? Fear of missing out. YOLO, let's go. What does YOLO mean? You only live once. 30 down. You know basic slangs. ICYMI, here is news. What does ICYMI mean? In case you missed it. He is an NPC. What does NPC mean? Non-playable character. She is Delulu. What does Delulu mean? Delusional. That movie is mid. What does mid mean? Average or mediocre. He is ghosting me. What does ghosting mean? Suddenly ignoring someone. Now that's a flex. What does flex mean? Show off. Low-key agree. What does low-key mean? Secretly or slightly. High-key excited. What does high-key mean? Honestly or definitely. This pizza Bussin. What does Bussin mean? Another chance. More time to think. Really good. Do STH bro. What does STH mean? Something. She ate. What does ate mean? Did amazing. We are cooked. What does cooked mean? In trouble or finished. Nice drip. What does drip mean? Stylish fashion. Spill the tea. What does tea mean? Gossip. He's got Rizz. What does Rizz mean? Flirting charm. This hits different. What does hits different mean? Feels special. Main character energy. What does main character mean? Acting like the star. Go touch grass. What does touch grass mean? Go outside or socialize. Don't simp. What does simp mean? Showing desperate excessive attention. Let him cook. What does cook mean? To do something really well. Alright, this is where it gets tough. Slang words. What does slang mean? Short language. I'm a stan. What does stan mean? Extremely devoted fan. What does IYKYK mean? If you know, you know. Living rent-free. What does rent-free mean? Constantly on someone's mind. I'm Deadass. What does Deadass mean? Seriously. I'm finna leave. What does finna mean? Going to. Watch for ups. What does ups mean? Enemy or rival. Why so pressed? What does pressed mean? Annoyed. That's based. What does based mean? Staying true to yourself. Huge W. What does W mean? Win or success. 60 down. Your screen time is really high. Take the L. What does L mean? Loss or failure. That's valid. What does valid mean? Respectable or approved. That feed is fire. What does fire mean? Excellent. She looks snatched. What does snatched mean? Another chance. Think about it more. Looks amazing. Stop glazing. What does glazing mean? Giving excessive praise. You clocked it. What does clocked it mean? Notice something. Don't crash out. What does crash out mean? Completely lose control. Let's link up. What does link up mean? To meet someone. What's up, twin? What does twin mean? Close friend. Run the fade. What does fade mean? Fight. I make every video by myself. Subscribe to help me make better quizzes. GL to you. What does GL mean? Good luck. That lobby is sweaty. What does sweaty mean? Trying too hard. TM8 carried. What does TM8 mean? Teammate. WP everyone. What does WP mean? Well played. I copped it. What does copped mean? Buy or get? Let's see who's actually built for this. What does IJBOL mean? I just burst out laughing. Crazy lore. What does lore mean? Background story. It's a canon event. What does canon event mean? An unavoidable moment. He is a ball knower. What does ball knower mean? Knowledgeable person. That's a beige flag. What does beige flag mean? Odd but harmless trait. Okay, touche. What does touche mean? Clever comeback. I just lurk. What does lurk mean? Read without posting. He is mewing. What does mewing mean? A jawline exercise trend. He mugged me. What does mugged mean? Outshine someone. I am Looksmaxxing. What does Looksmaxxing mean? Improving appearance. She is my mood. What does mood mean? Another chance. More time to guess. Mutual follower. Stop yapping. What does yapping mean? Talking too much. That's copium. What does copium mean? False hope after failure. He is a doomer. What does doomer mean? Someone with a negative outlook. PMO bro. What does PMO mean? Puts me on, like recommended. 90 down. You are officially chronically online. Real type she. What does type she mean? Kind of like that. I am locked in. What does locked in mean? Extremely focused. What does GYAT mean? Expression of admiration. OOMF said it. What does OOMF mean? One of my followers. What does stand on business mean? Following through on your words. What does Fanum Tax mean? Stealing someone's food. He is a YN. What does YN mean? Young black man. DNI if rude. What does DNI mean? Do not interact. It's giving summer. What does it's giving mean? Has the vibe of. Bro is Fein. What does Fein mean? Extremely excited. If your score is higher than 90, comment down below and you will be on the next top performers. Hope you guessed well. Let me know your score by using the fire scale.